Woods, his first NFL catch on Sunday, his first touchdown, his first game-winning touchdown. It will certainly be one to remember for him, and he joins us right now here on Kevin and Query. Jelani, I'm curious, were you more nervous on that final drive or when Frank Reich called you into the middle of the team huddle in the post-game locker room and had you give a little speech?
I would definitely say after the game, giving the speech, that was pretty, kind of intense. Just a lot of emotion going on throughout the locker room, man. Just wanting to make one that was, kind of memorable and, not mess up with all the cameras around.
Did you know that you were going to be the target on that second down from Matt Ryan? Obviously, when you go back and look at the play, there's a ton of attention towards Michael Pittman, so I'm sure there's part of you that thinks, hey, it's going to be a one-on-one opportunity, but did Matt say anything to you in the huddle like, hey, watch out, we're going to be coming your way?
It's kind of one of those plays that we worked on throughout the week. It was either an option with me or Pitt, and it's pretty much whoever got open be able to get the opportunity. And just tried to do my job pretty much and get open for them.
Now, Jelani, I'm going to pepper you with questions here that have nothing to do with football so we can get to know you a little bit.
Okay.
But I'm going to start with a football question. And that's this. It's well documented that you were a quarterback, obviously playing in high school. You threw for nearly 2,000 yards. I mean, you had some big seasons playing quarterback. But as a tight end, is there a benefit to playing tight end having been a quarterback? And by that I mean, does it give you a better understanding when plays are breaking down of what the quarterback would be seeing or anticipating, and thus allowing you to know as a target where to go and how to kind of telepathically work with what the quarterback would be anticipating?
It definitely does, because, like you said, me being in that situation before, I kind of know exactly what's in Matt's mindset, and I got a general idea, and then just trying to be able to work with him on getting open or what we call a scramble drill, and trying to find a hole in the defense or something, and make a play.
Colts third-round pick from this past April. He is Jelani Woods, and he joins us here on the Payless Liquors hotline. Jelani, kind of building off that, again, you were a quarterback at Oklahoma State, and you shared this story during the draft process, but if you don't mind, please share it for our listeners. It was Bedlam week, right? Oklahoma State, Oklahoma, and all of a sudden you were asked to play scout team tight end to replicate now Ravens tight end Mark Andrews, and they couldn't cover you, and the rest is history?
Yes, sir. That's pretty much exactly how it went. And then throughout the week, they're really good tight end, and then they called me in, I think, that Sunday morning. Pretty much just asked me could I switch to tight end, and I really didn't have any problem with it because, it was fun, and I just wanted to get on the field at the time. So that next year, ended up being playing at tight end, playing that whole season at tight end, and then just pretty much kind of ran with it.
If you were rewarded, Jelani Woods, for catching the game-winning touchdown, and Jim Irsay, who is a fan of music, said to you, Jelani, in the offseason, I am going to send you to go see the musical act of your choice in your favorite city, so long as they're playing there. You would pick what artist to see in concert, and in what city would you enjoy it?
I would say that's a hard question because I'm kind of a big music guy, so I like a lot of artists. But I would probably say Larry June and probably San Francisco. I kind of, starting to be heavy on him a lot because he's a really good artist.
Why San Francisco?
That's where he's at in the Bay Area, so that's where.
That's cool. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Jelani Woods is with us here again on the Payless Liquors hotline. 2 touchdowns on Sunday. Jelani, we've been told, and I hope it's not someone impersonating your father. We've been told that your dad, Gregory Woods, listens to this show. I'm sure there's times he's probably rolled his eyes at a few of the comments that I've made. Did you know that your father listens to this show?
No, I didn't know, but yeah, I think he told me recently that he did. So he had me kind of laughing a little bit. But
so we can verify this is actually your dad and not someone posing as your father, correct? Like a
no Manti Te'o situation is what you're saying.
No, that's my dad.
Now, was the family in attendance on Sunday?
No, it was not, unfortunately. My whole family came to Jacksonville because the Jacksonville game, of course, it's not that far from Atlanta. So
sure.
They came to that one, but at least they got to see, it on TV, though.
Now, if you're talking about Bay Area rappers, for me, and I'm old, Jelani Woods of the Colts is our guest on the Payless Liquors guest line. Too Short was always, I loved Too Short when I was in high school. He's out of Oakland. Okay. Does that make me too old?
No, definitely not. I have a couple of Too Short songs that I still like to this day. That I kind of want to stay. I flip back and forth at times for old school, new school, but I would add Too Short in my list as well.
What do you most enjoy so far? And I realize that you have not had probably a lot of time to go out and explore it, but with the city of Indianapolis, I think this is going to be a long-term home for you. I think fans are excited about Jelani Woods playing here, especially after Sunday. What things would you most want to kind of wrap your arms around in terms of the people and the culture of Indianapolis, or what things have you been able to do and enjoy where you thought this place is pretty cool?
I would definitely say, with me, I'm a big community service type of guy. So I like helping with, just the different activities that the Colts provide. So just getting to interact with fans, just being personable and things like that kind of have a big thing for it. So that would be pretty much the biggest, just, enduring the whole city is just, I would say just, honing in on the city and kind of just being there and, just being with the city pretty much, with the other players and with the fans and everything like that.
Your favorite restaurant so far in Indianapolis?
Say favorite restaurant? I say a Hyatt Steakhouse.
Okay.
Or Hyatt place. I can't remember the name, but
if they were going to open a varsity here like they have in Atlanta, would you be down for that?
Oh, definitely. Always.
And then where's the place in Stillwater we're supposed to ask them about?
Oh, Eskimo Joe's. Stillwater's Jump Little Juke Joint.
Yeah, Eskimo Joe's is pretty good. It is pretty good. That's one place that if you haven't been in Stillwater, you should go first.
Now, Jelani, is it true that when you were growing up, and you mentioned in the Atlanta area, that in the backyard you would act like you were Matt Ryan and not necessarily Tony Gonzalez?
Yeah, it was definitely. I would say both.
Okay.
Because Tony was one of my favorites as well, but definitely act like Matt Ryan. I feel like a lot of people did. Even if it wasn't Matt Ryan, then it was Roddy White or Michael Turner, guys like that. But generally, you see a good amount of Matt Ryan jerseys around the city. So,
what's interesting to me, Jelani, is that you come in as a rookie into a position room that was kind of wide open because Jack Doyle had left. Mo Alley Cox was obviously the incumbent, but even still, there was some question from a receiving end whether or not he could be that guy. It was open for you, and yet you now have emerged. What is it like in terms of the camaraderie and or the competition with the other tight ends? And what was defined for you in terms of what your role would be in terms of blocking versus receiving?
I would definitely say, to answer the first question, the camaraderie between all of us is actually pretty great. It's just we all learn from each other and we all try to improve every day, get 1% better every day. And that's the biggest thing. We help each other. We piggyback off of each other, whatever we're doing. Mo has things that he's great at. Colin has things that he was great at. When Drew was in the room, Drew had things he was great at. And, I had things that I was really good at. But we just try to piggyback off each other and pick each other's brain. And I feel like that helps the group in all and tries to elevate us as well. And then with the role situation, I would definitely say, pretty much whatever Coach Frank or Coach Brady want to put me at, I just try to do my job as best as I can, wherever spot I'm in or whatever role they want me to do, and just try to excel at it and get better.
Jelani, obviously feel free to disagree. I felt like at times in training camp it was a little up and down, which, for any rookies probably to be expected. And then all of a sudden here you are in week 3, and Matt Ryan is looking your way at the most critical moment of the game. How would you describe your first NFL training camp and the growth that you've had since late July, early August?
I would definitely say it was just, I wouldn't say like pressure, but just being consistent on a consistent basis. Because with me, since I'm backup or whatever, I have to learn, the different spots and, just try to slow everything down for me. And, like I said, I was getting better every day, just trying to hone in on the different things that was coming my way and try to master each thing. And, during training camp, it's a lot of stuff compared to the season when it's more broken down specifically who we're going against. So it kind of just slows down a little bit and you being able to hone in on exactly what to do and everything like that. So just being put in the different spots, of course, it kind of mentally you can kind of get a little slower and overthinking at times and things like that. But, it all makes you better in the long run, because now I'm kind of understanding the whole offense at a more excelling rate than I would have if I didn't get that challenge. So I'm actually glad I went through that now, because now I feel like I'm 10 times more accelerated vision-wise, IQ-wise, and things like that.
Which football would be more special to you, Jelani, on your mantle? Your first career touchdown or your first career game winner?
I say I have to put them both together, because it's already hard to score in the NFL, and then at the same time being able to kind of put your team on your back and kind of make a play to win the game. That's kind of the same momentum as well. So I have to put the shells right by each other and put the balls right beside each other.
As a pretty good problem to have, right?
It is, yeah. Hey, this is easy, right? As a team, what is your concern? When you look at your guys' football team, the Indianapolis Colts, what's the area that you feel you most need to shore up?
I'll say right now, I wouldn't say we necessarily have a concern. We just need to continue getting better and continue to hone in on the details, because NFL is hard, and people, I would say, sometimes can overlook that. And we've been having pretty decent teams, and teams can come out and throw jabs, and that's one thing that we talk about. It's a boxing match pretty much, and we go round for round. And we just had a motivational talk about how even Mike Tyson got knocked out, even guys, the most powerful guys got knocked out before. So it's just a constant fight to get better every day and to get everything clicking and working. I feel like that's what we're doing now, week by week, going to practice every week. Been really good in practice. It is when we get in the games, like I said, we hone in on the details and and tighten up and execute pretty much.
Jelani, last one from me. I would consider Tiger Woods my idol. I've never met Tiger. I've thought about meeting him, and I've thought to myself, as soon as I say hello, I'll probably say, I'm sorry, my hands are so sweaty, and I'm so nervous, and I'm stuttering, and I can't believe that I'm meeting you right now. Did you have any of that in meeting Matt Ryan?
Oh, definitely. It was. I definitely say the first day I get a little shell shock, especially when he takes me on draft night. That was pretty much the shock right there as well. But when I first got in the building, we already talked a couple of times before that. So seeing them, I had a little bit, but I already knew exactly what to expect, and his personality and everything like that. So it kind of calmed down, but it was awesome still at the end of the day.
Now you're from Ellenwood, Georgia, is that right?
Yes.
Now is that a suburb of Atlanta, or is that a small town way outside of Atlanta?
It's like a suburb of Atlanta a little bit. It's probably, I think it's 8 minutes from downtown Atlanta.
Are you the most famous graduate of your high school?
Actually, I'm not. We got a couple guys that in my class that's in the NFL now. So,
okay, I'm looking here. Marcus McNeil, is that your class?
No, Marcus McNeil is way.
Well, okay, Justin Schaffner.
Yeah. Schaefer, yep, he's
or Schaefer, sorry.
Yep.
D'Angelo Malone.
Yep, he's in my class.
Oh, Deion Glover. I remember Deion Glover.
Yep. Deion Glover was way.
Well, he's way before you, I'm saying, but I remember him from when he was. I think he was at Georgia Tech, right?
Yeah.
He's an old guy like me.
Didn't you
he's
have
in
like
the too short era.
You had like a state title duel. Was it Davis Mills who you dueled with in a state championship game?
Yeah, I played him in this. He was a quarterback, little quarterback battle we had at state championship game my senior year.
Do you think your dad's listening to the show right now, Jelani?
I would definitely say he is.
Does he say that he likes the show or doesn't like the show? Should we be nervous?
I'm nervous.
Should we be nervous about him listening? Is he a critic?
No, he's not. He's not that type of person because he loves to listen, no matter if it's good or bad. He's just the type of person. He supports everything. He's very loving. He's like outgoing. Like he definitely doesn't care at all. He just loves to listen, and he loves to see the opinions, and he loves to hear the good things about Indianapolis, the Colts, and just everything in general.
Good for him.
I think when your dad comes for a game, we need to have him in studio. Can he come in studio and just hang out with us?
He probably would, knowing that. He probably would.
We'll get some Quack Daddy donuts and have him in studio. Jelani, congrats. That had to be just an incredible moment. Not only the first touchdown early in the game, but when Matt Ryan looked your way late, and that was a really hell of a catch as well, to record the game winner. So appreciate your time with us this morning. Hope Indy treats you well. Stay healthy, and good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you. Appreciate for having me.
Colts rookie Jelani Woods right there on the Payless Liquors hotline.